So here's a picture or a video of what inflation can do to speculative assets. Inflation's gonna do this. We all know it's gonna explode. I don't wanna keep going. Woo! So let's help you prevent that from happening. I don't want you to look at the future as bleak and dark and just bad. The future is bright. Even if inflation's coming, there's going to be opportunities that you can spot and you can capitalize on.
This is me trying to work, and there's my distraction. He's just kind of cute though. That's Oscar, everybody. Well, let's get back to work.
One of you amazing people that started following me, named Alex, asked me about inflation. So in this video, I wanted to talk about different things you can do to help protect yourself from inflation. But also my main concern is I don't want you guys to have this fear or trepidation. Is that a word? Trepidation? I wanted to show you guys, or to try and at least somehow pass through this screen to you on the other side. Make sure your perspective isn't glass half empty, but learn to see the glass half full, or maybe even a little more than half full. And add also to that glass yourself. That way, not only can you see the water in the glass, you can give it to other people to drink too. But I digress. I want you to be hopeful for tomorrow. And this video, I'm going to try and equip you with some very basic steps you can do that will help you see tomorrow as brighter, better, and no matter what comes, you'll have the tools that you need to battle this inflation. So what is inflation? Simply means that tomorrow, your dollar that you have in your hand, I should probably have a dollar in my hand. Your $20 that you have in your hand is actually going to become $100. Haha, just kidding. Your money doesn't go up. It actually goes down. Your $100 that you have today, it's only going to be worth about $20 in the future. To put it a different way, here I have a quarter. Nothing special today. Quarter, you can maybe get one gumball, and some gumball machines even take 2 quarters nowadays. But back in the 50s, a quarter could get you a full gallon of gas, a whole milkshake, a burger, and a drink. This quarter could buy you a whole loaf of bread. Today, not so much. That's called inflation. Tails. Oh well. So why are we seeing such high inflation numbers? Half of all our money that we use, all our money that we've ever had, has been printed in the last year and a half. So what can you do to prepare for the inflation that we all know is already here, and we're expecting that it will probably get worse? The first step that you can do is find out where are you spending money that is going to be completely useless for you in the future, and limit those areas. For example, you need to buy a new car. They are more expensive, but you have an option. Do you want to buy a brand new car, one that's going to not require much maintenance? Or do you want to get a car that's maybe 5 years old, is dependable, and it won't cost you quite as much? So you will have more money to be able to put into things that will grow in value. Don't put too much money into things that drop down in value. And a car is one of the worst appreciating assets that you can get. Having a car is a guaranteed loss of money. So the less you can spend on that car that will depreciate over time, the better off you'll be. If you have cash sitting in your bank account and you have a lot of it, that money's going to start going down in value. Oh, the second thing that you can do to protect yourself from inflation is learn how to invest. So invest in different things that will go up in value. This doesn't just include stocks. My specialty is the stock market. I love a nice mutual fund or an index fund that just goes up and up and up over time. But there's a lot of other things out there. You can get cryptocurrencies. If you understand crypto in and out and you've researched this before, maybe buy some crypto, and that'll help hold value of your assets. Another great investment is real estate. If you understand how to buy a house, how to invest in property that's not developed, how to figure out, wait, this might be a great place for a future business park, and you can find out these deals and you know how real estate works, that's another great way to hold value. Art, collectibles, all those things can be used to store value, but you have to know what you're doing. If I'm gonna go out there and buy a painting, I have no idea if I'm supposed to spend $200 or $200,000 on a painting. That's not my specialty. So research and find ways that you can store value in an asset that will grow over time. And step number 3, guys, let me put my money away before I lose it or one of my kids takes it somewhere. The last step is you can try and save money, and that is a great start. You can try and invest your money, figure out different things that will gain value for you. But the third option is learn to earn and have other ways of income. Figure out a way that you can have a second business or find out how to sell something. Maybe you're great at tutoring. Figure out how you can help tutor people for college or for high school. You can earn some money part-time doing that. Maybe you know how to play a musical instrument. Give some piano lessons or guitar lessons. Put an art class on. Teach people about photography. Whatever skill that you have that you think you can share with other people, you can learn to use that and help people. And at the same time, you will make some extra money. So step 1, save money. Step 2, invest money into an asset that's gonna grow and keep up with inflation. And step 3, learn to earn more money, maybe from different ways other than your work. When inflation hits and some people can lose their jobs or their businesses, you don't want to be stuck in a position where you have no options on what to do. So one of you guys, Alex, thank you for asking me to talk about inflation. I hope this video kind of gives you some hope, some perspective. I want to say thank you to all of you guys who have subscribed and started following me. I'm a random guy on YouTube. You don't know who I am, and you put your faith in me by starting to subscribe and follow. I appreciate that a lot. But now I'm gonna just ramble for a little bit about what I'm doing in my own life about inflation. I'm picking up a lot of extra skills to be able to equip myself to do other things other than just my primary work. I'm also trying not to have a perspective of fear. There's a lot of people out there, they're scared. And people may think that, man, it's the end of the world, inflation's coming and my dollar's not gonna be able to buy me as much. But the reality is, inflation, not only are the prices of things gonna go up, the value of your time working also goes up. When inflation hits, you will gain a bigger income as well. So if you educate yourself with the way to be able to capitalize on this, equip yourself with spotting different opportunities that you may have an eye for, that's how you don't have to be afraid of the future. So as always, I'd like to show you guys my Roth IRA. Here's my account. I'm just gonna pull it up on the screen. That way you guys can kind of see what I'm actually doing with my own money. Thank you guys. If you've subscribed, if you follow, if you hit that like button, I appreciate it tons and tons. So I wish you guys well, even in this crazy time that we live in. There's a lot of opportunities that I think you're gonna have in the future. So I'll learn this stuff as I go. I'll try and pass it on to you best I can. I would love to hear from you. Thank you. As always, I appreciate you guys spending your time with me, and we'll see you next Thursday. Already out.